Almost 4 years ago now, I started my YouTube channel as a complete and total joke. I decided to race my cousin, who also played this game, to 50 subscribers, just to see who would win as a fun competition. And I just kind of never stopped after that. He only made 2 videos, but I still wanted to do it. And I don't know, ever since then, it's just been a part of my life that I've really enjoyed. And now we've finally led up to this moment where as of today or 2 days ago, I'm officially part of the content creator program. I worked really hard for this, and I'm really happy to have finally made it. Back on March 22nd of this year, I applied because I had to wait so long because I wasn't 18 yet, and that was my 18th birthday. So on that day, I sent in the application, and then just played the little waiting game for a while, had some people help me out, and eventually on October 3rd, I was accepted. So I'm going to start out by saying a huge thank you to everyone who watches the channel, all 9.4 thousand subscribers that I have. I love all of you. I appreciate you guys so much. You mean a lot to me. You're the reason I keep doing this, and I hope that it's worth it for you. I hope that what my channel provides is something that is worth your time to watch my videos. So thank you to you guys. Thank you especially to BMcG, who was the main person who helped me get in contact with Karate Mike and Kabam, bringing up my name to them a lot, and they eventually decided that I would be a really good fit for the program. But yeah, he was a massive help for me getting here, along with some other creators as well, but massive thank you to B and them. And then one other thing I want to say before I get into a little more of the video is I was accepted in a batch of 3 other people, 3 other creators who I think you should all go check out. It's Mr. Omega Beast, Sammy, and Dread. Please go check out all 3 of their channels. They were accepted at the same time as I was, and they all should get recognized for it as well. So yeah, so now I'm going to talk about why I wanted to get in, and then a couple other topics. Firstly, I wanted to get in especially because of this main reason. All the time, I feel like there happens to be champions who get released who are immediately thrown under the rug, undervalued, or just not shown off correctly. And with the ability to have the beta server that I now have, I'm going to do my best to make sure this doesn't happen anymore. And I know I'm only one person, but I do think my gameplay could be very valuable for a lot of the new champs coming out, showing how valuable they can be, especially with a champ like Maker, who I'm working on a showcase for. I'll get to that later in the video, but Maker is just a champion who's just not been talked about enough, and having beta access just lets me show people more practical reasons to why you want to play this champion, all of which is context dependent and would be something that I would do my best to explain to you all. But like, I've always had a soft spot for undervalued champions. If you've watched my channel for a really long time, you'll know that. A lot of my older videos are just champs who honestly were considered terrible by the community, and I would have fun and find ways to make them look better. If I do say so myself, I think I did a pretty good job of it. And I think I can do a pretty good job of it now. And so having the ability to have an easier time of doing that is going to be really awesome. So like champs like the Maker, Mr. Knight's another one I'm really interested in playing. Cassandra Nova, I don't know. There's plenty of champs this year who just have gone a little bit by the wayside, and I don't like that. So I'm going to try my best to help it. And of course, like the fact that it's easier to make gameplay with a beta server is Obviously a great benefit for me and part of the reason I wanted it. But I want to say this though. It's very important to note the differences between the beta server and the real game. So every time I use the beta server, I want to make sure that you guys are aware of the differences between beta server and real server, because while there aren't many, it's important to note that, hey, matchups on the beta server don't have nodes. Matchups in the beta server don't have masteries. And so it's really important to note the differences. So like, you fight a photon on the beta server, it's going to be way easier than the live server, because there's no inequity, right? Inequity is going to reduce your attack by 36%, and so I want to be still using the main server for a lot of stuff if I can help it. But if I can't help it, I'll use the beta server to fight a photon or something and just explain to you how inequity works. So yeah, like, obviously, main server is the primary source of gameplay that I want to use, because it's a lot more realistic, but beta server just makes my life a lot easier, and I'm definitely happy to still have it, and I will still be using it quite a bit. And then lastly, this might be a bit of a selfish thing, but I wanted to be recognized for the success my channel has had, because I think I've done a really, really good job with it. I'm proud of the work that I've done on this channel, and just the fact that it's officially recognized as an official channel that this gaming company wants to represent them is really special to me. And I am very happy that they chose me to be a representation of their game, because I can apply, but it doesn't matter unless they want me here. So yeah, it's a bit of a selfish thing and maybe a bit egotistical, but I'm not trying to be egotistical. I'm just proud of myself. So but a couple things that I do want to talk about, reasons that people might say I used to get in that aren't true, just with the light of a lot of what my content's been recently, with me especially releasing a lot of videos that talk about design space and might come off as a bit more pro-Kabam. I've gotten a lot of people just say that I'm only making these videos just to get into the CCP, and I'm just gonna say that's not true at all. And the sad part is, like, I can't prove to you what my intentions are in my head, because they're in my head, but I don't know. If you choose to believe me, cool. If you don't, there's nothing I can do to change your mind. But everything I said when talking about game design and stuff is just my opinion, and it's not me trying to just get into the CCP or anything. It's just me actually sharing my thoughts on the game. And it's not like I'm pro-Kabam for everything. Like, I've openly criticized the idle release program heavily before. I made an entire video criticizing the design of a recent champion in Nico, because I really don't like the design decisions they made. I've openly criticized them putting Dark Phoenix as only a champ you can get with maxing out the event rather than in the actual hard fire crystal. Like, there's plenty of decisions that Kabam has made that I don't like, but there's things that they have done that I do enjoy, and if it's something I'm passionate about, I'm going to talk about it, which is why the design space videos that I've made exist, because it's something I'm passionate about. It's something I actually care about. So if you think I'm just being a Kabam shill, there's nothing I can do to really change your mind, because again, I can't prove to you what happens in my head. But if you choose to believe me, I'm happy. If you don't, again, there's nothing I can really do about it. But I didn't try to join the CCP because of creator codes either, because if I get one, cool, but if I don't, oh well. In fact, I probably won't be getting one for a long time, if ever. But if I do, awesome. I'm happy for that. But like, if I don't, it's fine. Especially when it's like, if I was making all those videos just to glaze Kabam, knowing that the general community doesn't like them, then I'm just making a smaller pool of people to give me use my creator code anyway. Because like, all these videos aren't usually very popular with the YouTube community, so like, I'm just making my audience smaller by doing them, and making the amount of people who want to use my code smaller if I ever got one. So like, that's just another reason that I didn't do them, just to get into the CCP, Because, like, yeah, I'd love a creator code, but, like, if I don't get one, it's fine. I don't really care. So, yeah, all that's just stuff I felt like I wanted to talk about, because I've been a bit of a controversial person with a lot of the videos I've released recently, and I'm aware of that, and I kind of wish the reception was better. I wish more people just accepted that it's my opinion and I'm not doing it for any other reason. But I understand why. So I'm probably going to slow down a lot of the controversial topic videos for a little while. I still won't stop doing them completely. Like, if there's a topic I'm actually passionate about talking about, I'm not going to stop talking about it. But it's just very clear to me that people don't really like me speaking my thoughts. So I don't think I'll be doing them as often in the future, but I'm not going to stop completely. I'm never going to trade my values or opinions for popularity. So yeah, I might just slow down, but I'm not going to stop, that kind of thing. And then as far as future content goes, there are a couple of videos that I've actually had like months in the making, and then I was waiting to get into the CCP to actually release. So I'm going to talk about a couple of those now. First is Enchantress Ultimate Showcase. I'll probably put the thumbnail on the screen if I can remember to. But this video, I was waiting for one fight that I could only do in the beta for ages, and I made this thumbnail like 2 months ago because I wanted to release it as soon as I had the opportunity, and now I finally do. So once I find the time to do a 40-minute long voiceover, because I just started college, man. I'm having a hard time finding time to do stuff like that, but it's going to be the next showcase I do. And then after Enchantress, Maker Showcase. I don't have a thumbnail done yet, but Maker is definitely going to be the next champ I'm going to do showcase for. And then probably Silver Sable or Captain Britain or Penny Parker after that. But like showcases, they've been harder for me to do recently because I don't have a lot of time with my first semester in college and stuff to start recording gameplay and finding people to play with and stuff like that. So the CCP server is definitely going to help out a lot with those, and I'm really thankful for that. So I'm not going to say it's going to like speed up the process of me getting showcases out a lot, but it's going to make my life a lot easier, and I should be able to do showcases a bit more frequently than I used to. Because I don't even remember the last one I put out. I think it was for Anti-Venom or something. It's probably been a little while, and they are usually videos that people like a lot, and I enjoy putting them out. So yeah, I'm definitely going to work on those again. But that's kind of it. I just hit my mic. I don't know if that actually made a loud sound, but we're going to hope it didn't. And yeah, in summary, thank you all so much for the support, especially to BMcG, and please go check out the 3 other creators who were accepted with me, and hope you enjoy the future content I'm going to have, enjoy listening to me talking about why I wanted to be in, and misconceptions about why I wanted to get in, and I'm looking forward to putting out the future content. I'm hoping that you guys are looking forward to watching it as well, and here's to another 4 years, man. I want to be doing this YouTube thing as long as I can, because I love it. I love doing this kind of thing. I love this game. Even with all the issues it's had recently, this is still my favorite game ever. I still love everything about it. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching the video, and I'll see you in the next one.